So welcome to Module 1 of the Executive Finance programme here at Side Oxford Business School. We've had a great week during orientation where we've been really understanding everybody's backgrounds, learning a little bit about why you're doing the course and what you want to get out of it. And it's been a real privilege to get to know you and to see the real diversity and expertise, knowledge, backgrounds that we've got across the group. Really good to see the different current levels of knowledge and the ambitions that you've got for the course, and really how that's going to make a very interesting and progressive and positive experience, because as an executive course, that's what this is all about. It's about learning from each other as much as learning the theories, the principles and the concepts that we're going to introduce. And I'm hoping that you will all benefit from the discussions that will happen during the weeks of this conference. I'll be uploading a video every week during the programme. And from now on, that will start to really think about reflections on the previous week, the content that we've discussed and what we're coming up to do the next week, and reflecting back any comments that we have around the assignments, any trends that we're seeing, anything that generally speaking we want to cover. So if you need to reach out to me at all, or reach out to Harry, the engagement tutor supporting on the course, then please do tag us in the discussion forums, and you'll see already that it's a nice opportunity to start interacting with one another, particularly on a course like this. It's a really important part of the learning. So I do encourage you to also respond to each other's comments, and as you're going through and researching, finding out interesting pieces of information, do make sure excuse me, that you're finding time to share those or provide the links to the sources of information that you're bringing as you do that research and do that support. Where others might be struggling as well, or where others need support, do support and guide. And remember, these are your groups. It's important that you do interact with each other, and that all just really enriches the learning experience. So as I say, it was a real pleasure to interact with you all this week and start to get to know you. Over the course of Module 1, we're going to be looking at valuation, and we're not expecting you, as I say, to become valuation experts, but what we are doing is we're going to be using valuation as a lens through which we introduce some of the principles and concepts that we're going to work through. And in Module 1, we're going to introduce you to how we would value a business and what we might think about how we'd value a project, how we might think about that, and using an assignment as well, which is Excel-based assignment to support some of that thinking across a project that we will introduce you to. And whilst we're introducing that project, as I say, we don't expect you to become valuation experts, but we do want those principles and concepts and formulas to have a place to land, really. And so that's why we're using this route. What I would say is, before you complete any of the assignments, do make sure that you've gone through the content of all of the module, and particularly as we go through them, do remember to watch all the videos and read the transcripts to get to know the data in the document, so that when you do come to do that assignment, that will serve you well, because you've then got the grounding, you've got the template that we provide for you. And I would encourage you to realise that we're not trying to catch you out in any way. We're providing you with templates there to help support you, help guide your progress. And I would encourage you that if you do get stuck, to again comment in the module assignment area, and do just tag us if you need any support or ask each other for advice. So as I would say, people have tackled this by just getting through it, and then we will give you feedback in the assignment. So as I say, tag us at Emma or Harry if you want to, if you do get stuck or you need any particular support. But that said, I would encourage you to just really give it a go. Make sure you're not fazed really by the fact that the first 4 assignments are Excel based, and they are really then two written assignments in the latter, which may be more familiar to you. But really just have a go at these situations, just enjoy them, because what we're trying to do with these principles and concepts that we're introducing you to is to drive that executive level function and critical thinking and analysis, and really getting behind some of the principles and some of the moments where you're asked to take a decision on numbers to get you to start to think about critically about what's behind those numbers. What are the assumptions? What are the basis of the assumptions that are behind them? What might be the flaws? What challenges might there be with that data? What do you need to question or take into account? So that's really the principles upon which the narrative that you want to be entering will be defined. You want to be succinct, you want to be to the point, but really on the numbers, it's just really going to flow through. So I would encourage you to really think about, when you're completing the assignments, to think about presenting to the board. So what is it you would want to say about what you're presenting to the board? What narrative would you want to provide? And that's, I think, a really good way to look at it, because what we're really trying to do is just equip you with that confidence and that level of support. So, as I say, it's a real pleasure to engage with you over this period of time. It does move very, very quickly. I hope you've managed to get to grips with the system in this orientation week, and a sense of how we'll be working together. But if you can also get in touch with the support team if you do have any system questions in particular. We're really delighted, both myself and Harry, to be working with you across this coming week, and just really get in touch if there's any issues. I look forward to speaking with you and to hearing your comments in the group discussions. Have a great week.